Hey there, brother. This is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men. How are you today? I want to make a quick video about weeing and shooting on people. People hate to be weed on and shit on. There's an old joke in corporate America that I heard many, many years ago that there was some studies done about how employees react to management. And there was a survey done about the certain words that managers and leaders use when they're talking to employees that make employees cringe and they hate it. And whenever managers start using this big team building word, we need to do this, we can do that, we. And then they start talking about what you should do, and you should do this, and you should do that, and we should do that. They got the lowest rankings, all these managers, and it said, the joke is, it just goes to prove that people don't like to be weed on and shit on. And so that's what this video is about. I've been talking to a number of men this week about the pressure we put on women, especially the first week, 2 or 3 weeks when a woman is pulled away from you, went to her mother's house, got an apartment, took a trip, just started sleeping in the basement or the guest room. And it's that moment you feel like you've been all of a sudden abandoned. The rug's been pulled out from under you. She hasn't said anything to you. She hasn't explained anything to you. She hasn't given you the right words or rationale or logic for why she's feeling the way she's feeling or why she's doing the things she's doing. And we start weeing and shooting all over them. We don't do this. We're not like this. You should do this. You should talk to me. You should explain to me. You should not ghost me. You should reply to my text. You shouldn't be so mean to me. You ought to. You should. We. Right? This is all the pressure we put on. I know it's so counterintuitive when you're feeling that wrenching gut, that knotted gut of being rejected or being disrespected or abandoned. You think that the most natural thing to do, the most normal human thing to do would be for her to talk with you, explain to you, communicate with you, and you think that's what we should be doing, and you start putting all this pressure on her, and all it does is drive them away. I use horses a lot because we do this to horses all the time. Whenever you want a horse to do something, you ramp up the pressure right away because you're agitated. It won't do what you've asked it to do. I'm telling you, brother, there's only one path through this, and that is for you to let go. If you keep weeing and shooting on her, you're going to keep pushing her away. You're telling her that you don't want to change anything. You're going to keep pressuring, demanding explanations. You're going to start trying to control her and her thinking and her moods and get her to make you feel better. Whenever a guy starts weeing and shooting on a woman too much, you can bet that he's insecure. You can bet that he's got a nonstop buzzing anxiety in his chest over something he thinks he deserves or something that should happen or something she should not be doing, right? It's a very adolescent, immature feeling, and that's one thing we work on in coaching is helping you find that younger part of you and fathering him a little bit better so you stop doing stupid stuff like pressuring and demanding and pushing and manipulating people to make you feel better. Here's the secret, brother. You're already okay. You are already okay. I know she's sleeping at her mom's house, or she's in the guest room, or she's not replying to your text. I know all that's going on. It doesn't mean you're not okay. There's a part of you who knows that you're fine and is going to be fine, but there's also a younger part of you who is afraid that that's not true, that nothing is fine, and I'm not going to be okay, and everything is screwed up, and she ought to know better. So I want you to stop that, and I want you to start realizing there's another voice in your head that's smarter that can tell you that I'm going to relax. I love her enough to give her space. I'm okay. We're okay. We have time. There's no tiger in the room. There's no ticking time bomb. I want you to feel that this weekend and find that place in your mind and in the stories you tell yourself to just sleep better, eat better, get some exercise, and stop trying so hard to make her make you okay because you're already okay. I hope that helps, brother. Bye-bye.